Okay, well, I'm here with my advanced student, Brian, and we're going to be doing a 5-lesson series about pretty much all aspects of the game. We're going to start off with some putting. We're going to move on to some pitching, kind of 20, 30, 40-yard pitch shots, and then we're going to move into some bunker play, and then we're going to go to the range, work on your full swing, and then we're going to do some course management. So it'll be 5 different lessons spread out through 5 weeks. Of course, this is week 1. And so we're going to start with putting. We'll work on some drills, hopefully make you a little more consistent, and we'll go from there, all right?
All right.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, so that kind of puts a wrap on our first lesson this week. We worked on putting, which I had a lot of fun. Did you?
I did have a lot of fun.
Good, good. It's good to hear. So the first drill we worked on was kind of putting between 2 golf balls. Kind of, why were we doing that?
To work on my consistency of my stroke and to get confident over 3-footers.
Exactly. And I can just tell from moving on throughout the drills, it seemed like you had a little more confidence. So the next drill that we worked on was lag putting, where I kind of had you look at the hole while you're making your practice strokes. First I had you do 3 balls using your normal routine, and we measured about 15 feet of misses. And then we did you using my drill, where you're looking at the hole and you only had about 5 feet of misses.
Mm-hmm.
So would you say, other than the metrics of measuring our performance, would you say you were better using the new drill?
Yeah, I think it was easier to look at the hole and have a better stroke. Just feel like I used my body more and not just my arms.
Good, exactly. And then the last drill we did was Around the World, kind of made famous by Phil Mickelson. And this kind of helps us, be a little more confident. I have to admit, you did look nervous, were you?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit?
Yeah. Or the last one, maybe.
Well, good. I thought it all went really well. I appreciate you showing up. Okay, so here we are for lesson 2.
Nice.
That last week went by quick, didn't it?
It did.
Shocked. But we have another beautiful day out here. Today we're playing around in the sand, working on our bunker game. I know a lot of amateurs are really nervous when they get in the bunker. I'm sure you're not. You're an advanced player, so you're probably not too nervous, but there probably is a little bit of anxiety when you hit a shot in here. Probably what we're going to do today is I'm going to have you hit some bunker shots.
Okay.
And then I'll kind of do a demonstration, give you my thoughts on how you should play the game mentally and visually, how you should be in the bunker. And then I'll kind of have you take in some of my tips, hit some shots afterwards, and we'll use that to try to measure if the tips were helping or hurting. That'll kind of give me some feedback as well. And then after that, towards the end, I'll kind of ask if there's anything else you want to know about the bunkers, any shots that you struggle with inside of the bunkers.
Okay.
Anything?
Oh. I'd say probably plug lies, just, get enough power to get it up on there.
Okay. So towards the end, we'll work on some plug lies, and we'll see if we can do that and hopefully improve your all-around game in the bunker. All right?
Okay.
Let's get started. Well, that's it. That concludes our little fun in the sun and in the sand lesson that we just did. So at first, I kind of had you hit some shots out of the bunker using the knowledge that you know. And to be honest, I was shocked. You performed fantastic. I will say that I did hole a shot. It wasn't on film.
True.
But whatever, that doesn't matter. And then we kind of went into a demonstration on my thoughts and views of playing out of the sand. And then we tried to implement some of those ideas into yours, and then you didn't quite perform as well. I'm not going to blame that on poor instruction. I'm just going to say you're probably a little more relaxed, weren't thinking about as many things when you were hitting your first shots out of the bunker. But you still hit some good shots, a couple of them there. And then the last part that we went into is you said you wanted a little help with plug lies in the bunker, so I kind of gave you my idea, my unique style of hitting shots out of the bunker. You even hit them better than I did. Whatever. But, so, what do you think about that style of hitting out of the bunker like that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've ever really hooded the club face like that. And obviously it got it out every time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and like you said, all you can hope for is to get it out. So.
Exactly, that's the #1 rule. So hopefully that helped. Next week we're going to be right back here at the short game facility again. We're going to go back out into the fairway you see behind us. We're going to work on some 20, some 40, some 60-yard shots. And you say you tend to struggle a little bit from those yardages. So hopefully we'll make you a little more consistent, do some drills that'll help you at least have some better distance control from those areas, and we'll get going with that. So I'll see you next week.
All right. Thank you.